Hey folks, hope you're having a good afternoon. Today we're continuing our Space Haven Alpha 15 Brutal playthrough. Let's get started. Alright, where were we? So we have Dayton starving slowly. Let's see... We should have a limited supply of food available. We have only vegetables right now, so he's, I think let's have him eat for an hour, because we do have the food there. He just needs to actually take the time to eat it. We let things run a little bit so all these numbers can get updated. He's got starvation, we see that. Critical resources low. We've just taken over the CS Ragnarok here, and we're currently working on scrapping. We're bringing some meat on board, which is really good. That's really going to help with our nutrition issues. And we're bringing on some tech blocks, which is also amazing. Meanwhile, we got some ship construction going on. I think I was expanding this afterward, but I can't figure out why off the top of my head. I think what did we just finish researching? It was the chemical refinery, I think. We have a chemical refinery. We already have a chemical refinery online. We already have an item fabricator. What's the next thing that we need? We need a metal refinery. That's what this space is for. So since we have the space here, we're going to plug down a metal refinery. Our capacity node is available. Incoming micrometeoroids are I'm not super happy with. But I think we can deal. What's Dayton doing here? Looks like he's restocking. Is he still... He's currently well fed, even though he's listed as starving. Yeah, they got like 4 different places on the ship they can go to get spacesuits. They can go to the locker, they can go to this, they can go to that, or they can go to that. So I'm not too worried about the meteoroid showers. My main thing is I just hope they don't get into the bridge, because then they might damage our plants. But we're going to see if we can just tough it out, because I want to get this stuff. I want to give our crew some time to rest and do all the things they got to do. Let's start working on our metal refinery over here. This is going to be a door. There we go. Took a tiny little bit of hull damage there, but nothing serious got injured, damaged. We do also have to repair our hyperdrives. I forgot about that. Gotta keep working on those as long as we are overweight here, which we might be for a little bit. I do want to try to get another hyperdrive online today if we can. But our first priority is to get the metal refinery and get some weapons manufactured for the crew. We're currently out of chemicals. We do have raw chemicals. They didn't schedule them for some reason. Why? I don't think there's any reason why. Let's start with 4 chemicals. Skill level too low. That's why. That's a good reason. Okay, what do we need here? Industry 4. I think I was talking before about having only one person do the industry tasks so we could get to industry level 4 a little bit quicker. Rafferty's almost there currently. Who's the other guy working on industry? Casey. Hey, Relax House. Good to see you. How's it going? How are you liking Alpha 15 so far? Let's see. So we want to have Casey deprioritized. Okay, we took him off of industry. That's good. So Rafferty should be able to level up and get the chemical started pretty soon. Oh, okay. What's going on here? I saw a notice, but it Low CO2. Okay, we might have to... Do we have a CO2 producer yet? We might have to stop one of our grow beds. I just start new pretty quickly. What happened? Did you run out of resources or something? We're gonna kill one of our grow beds here for the sake of making sure the others have enough CO2. And then we're gonna put on a CO2 producer as soon as we have the research done. Let's make sure that's in our queue here. That's botany 2, I think. Let's just check that real quick. Botany, there it is. Yeah. So we need botany 2. So we don't have enough CO2. Everyone was going nuts. Oh no. It's because of the new comfort system, I guess. We need to get some infra block. We do have an infra scrap rule queued, but we're also got whole scrap being produced, so they'll get caught up soon. Still waiting on Rafferty's experience. Let's make sure Rafferty has a full schedule, because we did mess around with the schedules a bunch earlier. Who was the guy that Rafferty didn't get along with? Conditions... He's enemies with Casey. So we're going to give, because Rafferty's doing all the industry, we're going to give Rafferty regular hours here. And then we have to give Casey a bit more break time, I guess. I don't know, let's do it like this. Casey is gonna sleep at the end of Rafferty's day. He's gonna have a break as soon as Rafferty gets off of his break. I'm arranging these guys so they don't fight with each other, because they've been fighting a lot. And then we're gonna give Casey a midday break that's during Rafferty's day here. Let's call that 2 hours. And then maybe an extra sleep time. There we go. I think that should be enough, maybe. They suddenly want to fly HSS Ritz. Nice. Yeah, that's, Yeah, it's a little tough to manage the moods I'm finding as well. On the brutal difficulty anyway. Okay, we're slowly getting our metal refinery figured out here. Almost out of infra scrap, actually. Did we get everything off of here already? No, we still got plenty of work to do over there. We produced something at the item fabricator. What did we produce? Do we have a weapon? I'm not sure what we just fabricated. What's our current armament? I just want to say real quick. Pistol, pistol. We got 2 pistols currently. And what's our skill levels like? You got a weapons 3, weapons 3. Okay, so we just need 2 weapons 3 weapons, which would be the assault rifles. So as soon as we get the steel plates online, then and we get this industry 4, then we'll get that sorted. And they're not doing any salvaging on board the derelict, which I'm a bit concerned about. Seems like Rafferty's doing all the work here. Although I do have him on alternate shifts, so I guess some of that is inevitable. This pathing is really bad. I wonder if I should move this down or something. I don't have a lot of hull space. I need to make more hull so I can rearrange things a little bit better. Okay, now we see some salvage coming across. What's our storage look like, by the way? 190 out of 250, that's not bad. And we're actually out of infra, so it makes sense that they're doing the scrapping now. It's good that they have 2 airlocks, gives them a little bit of extra reserve oxygen for working and moving on the derelict. Still having CO2 issues. What is our CO2 level like? 1, 21. This vent is closed, no wonder. My bad. So maybe now that the vent is open, I can restart this root vegetable. Let's do that. Come on, Rafferty, you can figure it out. Okay, we got the CO2 producer. I guess we didn't actually need that once we fixed the vent situation. I don't know. But that's okay. So these things, the power generator and the advanced nutrition, are blocked waiting on research from the lab, I think. So the next thing in the queue here is artificial meat. Or I have them marked as pause, because I didn't want to spend the resources yet, I think. Let's think about this for a second. So where's power? If we do the X1 generator, I think we have to do the experiments before the main body of the research. So we have to give up 2 units of energium for that. I think we can afford that now. Let's do that. Research, that's what I want to... Okay, so we're going to unpause the power generator. You try locking NPCs into the research room? For what reason? X1, and where's the energy refinery? That's industry. That's here. So in order to get the X1 online, we're also going to need an energy refinery. Does that take experiments? That also takes energium research. We don't have the technology to avoid, or we don't have the energium, I think, to afford both of these things. And we can't really do one without the other, so maybe let's hold off until we get like 25 energium or so. So don't walk away and keep researching. No, so what they need actually is they just need a place to sit down occasionally. They need to be able to take a break from the research. So if you put a chair in the room right next to the research facility, they'll research, and then go to the chair, and then go right back to the research. That's all they really need. And then you also have to make sure in your crew priority settings that they have research as a priority. That's what you want them to focus on. I'm okay with them rotating the research on and off between different tasks. I don't think we can do artificial meat without advanced nutrition. This requires a lot of food is the only thing. So some of this research is going to be prohibitive. I do want to get to the artificial meat, though. I'm going to have to get that sooner or later. Thinking about doing the solar panel. I think let's bump that up in the list. That might help reduce our need for the new generator, which we can't quite afford yet. I also want to think about building a second hull stabilizer. Once we have another hull stabilizer online, we could start thinking about boarding enemy ships using our equipment that we're about to manufacture. Okay. Oh, there's no power over here. Shoot. Crud. Alright, okay. Could try to fill in this hole and move it over here. I think we're going to do that. Shouldn't cost me too much. Is there enough room there, though, because of the drive wake? Let's see. So if I were to move this... The problem is I don't think we can build in this spot here. So we'd have to have this in the same room as everything else. I guess that's okay. Alright, so now, so we have that. What we really need actually is to move the hyperdrives and build a new hyperdrive. Let's see if we can work on that a little bit. Fortunately, this setup isn't super conducive to that. We're gonna have to, I think, build a hyperdrive back here. How much space do these use? 5, and then 6 if we want to leave an extra space for the upgraded hyperdrive. Okay, so that would be a hyperdrive. Let's see if we can manage that. Now that we have the... I was gonna say now that we have the steel plates, but we don't actually have the steel plates because we can't get them on the power grid. So once we get this built, I'm gonna move that, and then we'll have a lot more space over here. I'm gonna have to move this power node, but I think I can move it in such a way that it covers both this and that. I also need to relocate these at some point, but let's worry about the hyperdrive and the power node first. Let's, I'm going to relocate the power node while we're waiting for the hull here. I don't think this is actually sealed properly in between these two. No, we're going to have to relocate it again, I think. Let's try to move it like this. No, I want it on the industry side. There we go. Do we? No, I want it on the hyperdrive side, so if there's a fire from industry, it's not going to affect the hyperdrive. So we're going to put it like that. This is going to be a door. And then I think we should have just enough room for a hyperdrive over here. So maybe we can actually come up with the whole blocks, which I think we should be able to with the recycler. How are we doing on this derelict? We're completely done. No, we're not done scrapping here. We got soft scrap and tech scrap still to take on board. How's our water doing? We're down to 6 units of water, so we're gonna have to think about finding more ice pretty soon. Still don't have the skill level for Industry 4 yet. We're getting there. Limited to... Oh, he's at 61 out of 650 experience for the day. Just went down, that's weird. Maybe that's how many he has left for that day. So our logistics like caught up? Not really. We still got a bunch of stuff sitting in the thing here. Airlock. That's the word I'm looking for. Pretty busy day at work today. Got a lot of people asking me for things. Oh, be happy. My girlfriend sent me a picture of the cat sitting on her lap after we got our lunch and our heating pad. Got a couple minutes sitting on the heating pad. So we're pretty happy cat. Oh shit. Okay, well the good thing is these guys don't have guns. So it's gonna take them a minute to get over here. But we don't have enough guns to repel orders, so they want to hail us. I don't really want to answer the hail for some reason. I'm hoping if our... Oh, god damn it. Okay. I think we're... How many people do they have on the shuttle? They got 3. We're gonna have to pay the whatever their ransom is, I think. We'll hail them. Rafferty, what the hell are you doing, buddy? Oh my god. This is stressing me out. Go to the console. Okay, there we go. Okay, so they're gonna come on board. Ceasefire. 4 or 3 credits, 1 energy cell, 6 Hyperium, 2 tech blocks, Energium, 2 tech boxes, so... Okay, so the ceasefire is less expensive than a surrender. I'm gonna take a second and just figure out what these guys have, whether we can actually beat them. I think it's not worth the risk. The thing is, we do outnumber them technically, but I don't think that the difference, I mean, it's basically going to be a dice roll whether we win or whether they win. I think it's better if we just surrender. This is so painful. Ceasefire I think would be better. You have to give up fewer resources. Except the ceasefire. I got caught with our pants down here with the shuttle over there and the guys over there. We weren't able to get away. What are they doing on board our ship? We got a ceasefire, guys. Get out of here. What happens if I talk to one of them? Let's try. Let's try talking to their captain. Can I negotiate for you to go away? Is that an option? But I can't leave the ship because I have the hyperdrive enabled, I think is what it is. There we go, now they're picking up their dudes. Once I disabled the hyperdrive. I guess the settlement is in 2 shipments because they're taking more than 10 resources. This sucks too because they're going to bother us again later and demand another payment. That's one advantage of surrendering, I guess. I would have liked to, you know, if we had a couple more days, then we could have built up weapons and fought these guys. You know, if 2 of my other guys, if I had 2 pistols and 2 rifles instead of just 2 pistols, you know, we could have wiped the floor with those guys, and we would have been in a lot better shape. But we just can't get this metal refinery setup working. We finally have the metal refinery itself, actually. So let's produce if we have less than 2 steel plates or less than 1 electronics component. And then we actually have the Industry 4 now, so we got chemical production, I think. Or we will have it soon. Let's cancel... I think we do need the salvage. We need the infra scrap. And we got the ceasefire, so we might as well take advantage of it. Get the work done. Oh, we wouldn't have been able to fly anyway because our hyperdrive's not on the power grid. We're kind of stranded here until we complete our hull block manufacturing. Is Rafferty our industry guy? I think he is. He shouldn't be working on the derelict. Yeah. Let's fix that. You got other stuff to do, buddy. There we go. That'll make our industry move along a little bit quicker. But at least we have the 4 industry skill now. Or no, we don't. We almost do. I thought it was. I thought we had the skill because this notice went away, but it just came back again as soon as he came back on board. Capture them, lock the doors. Yeah. What I want to do is just get the manufacturing done on our side and then board their ship, because what will happen. Theoretically, I could have, but I would have to be able to actually beat them, which would be a challenging thing to do with the limited resources that I have. What I really want to do is, I'm like really close to getting weapons manufacturing online for my crew. So what I really want to do is get the weapons manufacturing, and then once the weapons manufacturing is online, then I can go over there and just invade their ship and take all their stuff. We'll be able to get back the resources that we sent them in the settlement as well. I think that's a safer bet than me trying to capture them with 2 pistols by messing around with door locks. Although the door locks are not a terrible idea. Probably could have helped us out a little bit. Okay, we got that. So we got hyperdrives back online again. We got the steel plates working, which is very good. Now we just need enough industry experience to get the plastic. Well, since we need industry work done anyway, let's get some more whole block manufacturing. We need to make sure we have industry tasks. Oh, they left the sector. That's not good. Let's try to keep track of where they went. Oh, they're showing them as neutral still. And I thought that would be enemies. They're going over this way. Okay. So if we find that specific pirate ship again, we might be able to take them on by the next time we see them. Get our stuff back. I think we need a couple extra infra blocks too. We only did a partial job here because the node ran out of power. You can see it's draining. I guess the metal refinery must use a lot more power than the recycler. I never noticed that. Now, do we go to another sector? Are we done with this? We're still getting infra scrap. So as long as we're... Oh, we're out of water. We gotta go. Shoot. We gotta avoid the... Make sure we avoid the cultists. And we gotta find a new water supply. Get a risky jump because we don't have enough hyperdrives. That's just the thing we have to deal with for right now. We gave them so many resources. That's rough. I want to see if we... I think we've explored this derelict already because it doesn't have the question mark icon. We do have an asteroid here that we haven't... Let's see. We did explore that. We have some scrapping that we could do here. We have a Nova metal that we could get here. But what we really need is water because we're about to run out. And we got a bunch of grubheads that won't have resources that they need, so... Can we get our hyperdrives fixed? 7 out of 8. Let's have Casey do this one as well. Sucks that we lost our tech blocks. That's really rough. We didn't lose all of them, at least. Oh, no, no. I don't want it. Ah, crap. Okay, this time we should be able to get away, because we see them coming. We'll be able to get the hyperdrive online. We don't have anybody who's away from the ship, so it shouldn't be too hard for us to get the hyperdrive online and leave the sector before they bother us. But this is the same ship, I'm pretty sure. The Poland. It's us against them, says the captain of the PCS Poland. I saw an android ship here. I want to trade with these guys, because they're going to have water for us. We might be able to sell them some things too. I'm not sure if we have that much to sell right now, but we'll look. We can buy 3 water units right out of the gate here. I think I'm going to sell some base metal for water. Do we want to sell? I'll sell 1 unit of noble metal. I want to make sure that we have a little bit of cash in reserve if at all possible. But these guys are giving us really bad prices on all the stuff that we have for sale, is the thing. We could get rid of a unit of medical supplies, but they also have medical supplies, so we could get like an extra 100 credits for this if we sell it somewhere else. We could sell steel plates, technically. I guess we'll sell a steel plate. That pays for the water, basically. I'm okay with that. So we're getting a couple more units of water. It's not much. Expect it to go down to like 2 units right away. Okay, we still got scrap being processed. That's good. Still getting that industry XP. What should one do with a flawed god? Just check my calendar real quick and make sure I don't have any meetings or anything. Let's see. No, I don't have anything. Okay. Do we sit here for a bit? I think if we're able to get some manufacturing done, that would be good. But we're still on water rations here. Is our crew? I think our crew is productively engaged currently. It's good to just let them take time to do stuff. And we need to grind through this experience. We're so close to level 4 now. Current learning rate is 50%. I wonder if there's a way to improve that. I don't know. Oh, here we go. Base 100%, intelligence 10%, ate too much, minus 1%, don't care. Vitamin deficiency, anemia 10%, can't do anything about that. Fatty acids deficiency, minus 50%. Okay. We really can't do anything about it, though, is the thing. Yeah, we got no food here except for vegetables still. Better than algae, but still not ideal. The only thing we could keep doing is continuing to try to explore more derelicts. I kind of want to mine this stuff, though, if we can manage to get past the pirates. I think we're going to stay here as long as the pirates are in the adjacent sector. We're also running out of Hyperium, so we've got to worry about that. We're good for a couple more jumps. Yeah, they're talking with each other. I wonder what they're talking about. Oh, this is good. They upgraded their relationship status. Casey and Rafferty dislike each other now instead of being enemies. They actually made amends now that Casey's no longer starving to death. That's pretty good. Happy to see that. What's left for us in this sector? We got raw chemicals, noble metals, and I think that's it. I think we're checking out all three of these derelicts, and it's probably makes more sense for us to go to the other side here than it does for us to backtrack into this sector again. I think we're going to find more resources the other way. We could potentially come back here if we get enough of the other resources we need and we're just short of raw chemicals. That's not really a thing right now. We gotta... Once we get the chemical refinery running, I think then we'll be able to manufacture some chemicals, sell them, and get some water and other stuff that we need. But that's not something we have the luxury of at the moment. Okay, so we got our satellite sector is over here. There's a derelict that we could check out, but let's check this out first. We got 2 hyperjumps left. We gotta refuel. Slaver Guild ship in the next sector. We'll stop here and refuel. Or recharge our jump drives anyway. Gonna fix the damage. It's good that Casey and Rafferty have some limited interaction at times when they're both comfortable during their work cycle. I think that's going to work out well. What? Don't get into fights with somebody else. What's that all about? Who just got in a fight? Was it Casey and Rafferty again? Rafferty got a black eye. God, I can't trust these guys. Alright. I thought for a minute, I was like, oh, everything's hunky-dory now, it's good. I was happy, but now they ruined it for everybody. Now Casey's got to get some extra sleep time in his schedule so he's not overlapping with Rafferty again. I think that should be good. There's still a dislike. I guess people that dislike each other can have fistfights. I don't know. It was a little extreme. Rafferty's wounded. Been hit by a fist. I have a bruise to remind me of it. Expires in 0 days and 21 hours. Health minus 16, energy minus 24. Is learning rate even slower now? No, it's the same. Take a look in the neighboring sector. We still have the Slavers Guild ship. Maybe we need to go check out this derelict. I really want to get these guns. It's just taking forever to get that level 4 skill. Are we out of industry tasks? We are. What else can we do? 2 more hull scrap. We can do 1 more infra scrap. We can think about processing some tech scrap. Once again, we're running out of water. I think when Rafferty wakes up... Oh, Rafferty got rid of his wounds, except for the chronic wound. That's really good. I think I'm gonna have Vladimir... Looks like he's about to go to sleep anyway. That's fine. As soon as Rafferty wakes up, we're gonna jump. Let's, we can start working on that now. Here we go. Alright, I'm gonna head to... If the sector below us is clear now, the Slavers Guild's gone, that's good. We have a Merchant Federation ship we can trade with, that's really good, but we also have ice. That's a resource that we immediately need. So, we're gonna grab that first, and we also got a Military Alliance ship that we could potentially trade with. Are we in a military alliance sector? Let me just check real quick. We're not. We're in an android sector. So the military alliance shouldn't hassle us too much. Stellar Ant. We could sell the energy cell. That's really good. We could sell the hull block, but I want to wait and sell multiple hull blocks in one transaction if possible. I think we're going to sell 1 unit of chemicals because they're giving us a pretty good price. Even though I'd rather save the chemicals for manufacturing, we just need the money right now. So this gives us 400 credits. And they have ice. That's fantastic. That really helps us. But we also need to buy like 2 units of Hyperium. So that's going to take a lot of money, unfortunately. Maybe we do throw in the whole block for that. I hate to do that, but... Actually, we got 2 energy cells. No, we don't. Don't mind me. Okay. We got some soft blocks we can sell. How many soft scrap do we have? We got plenty. So we can sell like 6 soft blocks. We'll hang on to the whole block and sell that to them at a later time when we have a bigger stack of whole blocks saved up to sell. We could think about getting more tech blocks here because they have cheap tech blocks. We got 2 of them already though, and I think we have other more urgent priorities. I think we want to buy some ice. I think 4 ice units should keep us going for quite a while. And we got a little bit of credits in addition to that. So this is good. We'll sell them our steel plates as well because we can afford to manufacture more of them. That gives us enough that we could afford another Energium. So it's all working out for us. Oh, it says in the log, by the way, who gave who a black eye. Rafferty gave. Rafferty got a black eye from Casey. Didn't think to look at that before. Did we get our Industry 4? No. Oh, we're so close. Just takes time. But the notice went away because Rafferty's on the mining pod. So again, we gotta look at the priorities. Is Rafferty our only mining person? No. We need you to prioritize industry tasks to a lesser extent. No, we don't really want him mining. We want him to prioritize research and logistics if there's no industry available. Yeah, that's good. Here comes our shuttle full of goodies. Very nice. Yeah, we should be cranking out some water now. Yeah, that's good. That's better. Much better. I think we're gonna recycle some more tech scrap. Oh, we got plenty of it in the queue already. We'll wait for that to be done. Now we could move on to another sector at this point. We got 2 hull blocks. I think we got 1 more hull block in the recycling queue. Let's sell the 2 hull blocks here. And I think we want another unit of Hyperium and a little bit more Energium, maybe. No. Gonna get another unit. How much ice do we... Yeah, let's get another unit of ice. Pretty soon we're going to be able to manufacture plastic. That's going to be a big boost to our economy. So as soon as this trade is done, we're going to leave the sector. And what's next door? We're going to do some more mining over there. So close. 427 XP away. If I can do math, which I'm not entirely sure about. Looks like tomorrow he's gonna get it. Delirium is definitely counting down. Might as well have these guys hang around. We get another ice in the next sector. That's really good. We're going to mine here first, though. We also got a derelict that we can check out in the next sector. So we got to make sure that we're rested before we head over there.